So this is our company, Altitude. We focus on airborne fitness through machines like our indoor skydiving with wind turbines, and we use things like foam pits as well as a line and hooks.
Okay, what is it? It is an indoor proactive fun center. There will be skydiving and zip lining, rock wall climbing, trampolines like as in the Sky Zone, and foam pits. And like dodgeball tournaments and basketball. Why it's successful, as we've seen in Sky Zone, it's affordable, fun, and good for your body.
The location that we've chosen it's based in northern Fort Wayne. It's inside of a large warehouse so that we can have lots of room for expansion and lots of room to put everything that we need into place. And here is the actual facility that I've designed.
Nice.
And this is the area that we're going to put the facility in.
Now, we have different levels of pricing because we understand that not everyone who walks into our doors can afford to go skydiving for all day. So that's why we have the basic, for $50 you can have a 1 hour basic. The basics, you can go trampolines, you can do the rock climbing, and then for an extra $10 you can do the zip lining, and then for every indoor skydiving session you have, it is $30. So we also plan to put in different kinds of promotions and different pricing and different packages to make it a little bit more cheaper for the average person.
For advertisement, we focus heavily on word of mouth, although when our facility is being first built, there's not going to be a huge customer base, so we're going to rely on TV advertisements, and then as soon as that goes around, we're going to die down, and we're going to focus on word of mouth, which leads to Omar.
Which, one thing that I really thought would be a good idea, especially since of who we want to appeal to, we definitely want to appeal to the younger community, people who are more like in their teenagers, younger 20-year-olds, people of those kinds of people. So for that reason, we want to rely heavily on social media, as most of them are on social media, and that's why we really don't want to use a lot of actual advertising. We want to use a lot of word of mouth, because really something you hear from your friend is you're more inclined to do something if you hear it from someone you trust and not as much from a TV station or something like that. Now, to protect ourselves as a company, we do need to focus on the requirements so you guys can come into our doors. Now, everyone who walks in there who plans on participating in the activities, must sign a waiver to protect ourselves from any losses, because those facilities are a bit dangerous, and you really gotta worry about any potential losses that might come in. Anyone if you're under 12, you must come with a parent no matter what, or a guardian, or someone who will take responsibility for you. And also, if you're over 12 but still under 18, you will end up having to have a waiver signed by your parents. You can either do that in the actual facility, or you can do that online.
Our audience is focused generally on a group of people in between the age groups of 15 to 30. Because of our activities and the fitness that you're going to have, you want to be in shape as well as able to run around, and if you'd like, you can bring your family. Because of the pricing, it's not going to be as high as some other facilities. We'd like to keep it kind of low, and we focus on trying to have a really fun time for a family.
Now, for our budget, we are looking around $36 million. One of the big reasons why is because of the actual indoor skydiving. The equipment and all the turbines are very expensive. For around with the turbines themselves and the trampolines and all that, the actual attractions themselves, it'll be around $10 million just for that. And also we have to think about the building. The big, huge turbines actually do need very specific building structures, so we do need to get hired professionals to do that for us. Also, after our workers will end up making around anywhere from $10 an hour to $22 an hour, 10 being the cashiers, the monitors of the court monitors, and then we have the more higher end, the actual skydiving instructors, as those need to be trained professionals to ensure the safety of our customers. After the initial build and after we open, it'll run us around $2.5 million a year to keep it running and maintaining it.
So we'd like to open up to any questions about our business, anything that you might want to know about the way we plan to run our business, and just any general questions. So
That $2.5 million to maintain, how long?
That'll be about
Yearly?
yes.
That's insurance, property
Yes.
tax,
Yes.
employees, everything.
Yes.
So the location, you're thinking about using an existing warehouse, is that correct?
no, we plan to use a plot of land, this land, but we're going to construct. We're gonna renovate and construct the
Okay.
actual warehouse.
All right.
Originally, we were thinking about using the ones that was already existing, but when we realized the amount of
Okay.
actual space the turbines would take up, that we decided to open.
That's where I got a little confused. I didn't know if you were looking at an actual existing facility and retrofitting, which costs become almost more expensive sometimes than building from the ground up a new piece of property. So I'm glad you did that. I want to also congratulate you on thinking about insurance and liability. Not everybody thinks about that, but particularly with this kind of a business, that's going to be important. So for your customers that come in and they're in there jumping around doing all this cool stuff,